looking for ebook resources? MackinVIA ebooks may just be what you're looking for. You can find that by going to your class link and searching for the icon for MackinVIA. And if you just click on MackinVIA, it's going to automatically take you through Clever, since you're logged into ClassLink, into MackinVIA, just like it would be a single sign-on. If for some reason you do not have MackinVIA as an app on your ClassLink, you can add it by clicking the plus button and searching for MackinVIA. And clicking to add it. If you don't use ClassLink, you can go directly to MackinVIA.com. Search for Wilson Middle School. It will pre-populate with that name. We're searching for Wilson Middle School, Cedar Rapids. Because we're going through Clever, it recognizes us, and then we just click Login, and it automatically logs you in with your username and password. So what we're looking at is the home page of Wilson's MackinVIA account. And I know that I've logged in correctly when I see welcome and my name. Over here on the left-hand side, you can see that there are different ways to navigate. Right now, there are featured group books set up, articles from Dogo News, read aloud books that are being pulled, and also some of the newest books that have been added to MackinVIA for middle school level. On the left-hand side, it's set at home, but you can navigate to all resources, where you can scroll through all resources, or you can search by groups. Groups are different groups of books that are put together, such as the Iowa Teen, the Iowa Children's Choice Award, 8th grade, ELA, Goldfinch Award books for younger kids, science books according to science standards that have been put in there by Mackin. And so there are some really good group books if you want. We can also build groups of books depending on what you want your kids to have access to. Ebooks. This just lists all the ebooks in order, ABC order, I do believe. And you can peruse that way. We also have most of the AEA databases going through MackinVIA. So this is a way that you can have kids just use MackinVIA for research, for books within MackinVIA, as well as the databases in MackinVIA. Audiobooks. These audiobooks are awesome. They actually have a real voice reading, so they're really neat to listen to. If you want to have your students following along with a hard copy of the book while they're listening to it, that works as well. We can also add different links to MackinVIA. So like if you want your kids to have access to a certain link, you can be set up as a group manager to add those links to MackinVIA as well as searching through advanced search by author, subjects. You can drill down to Lexile levels, reading levels, language. I click on ebooks, and I'm specifically looking for how many books there are that are text to speech. It's going to take us to different areas, and notice that there are 1,573 text to speech books on there. So those are just different ways to search, as well as just keywording up here in the search bar. I'm going to open up this book, and I'm opening it up in the reader online. It opens up and it brings up a toolbar. When you click what looks like a play button.
50 years of American sports.
It reads to you and highlights as it reads. I can change the speed of that reader by going and clicking and changing the speed, slowing it down or speeding it up. So I'm going to slow it down.
50 years of American sports. 4. F. Or more than 200 years, America.
It does have that generated computer voice, which some kids may not find too exciting, but it does have the features that will allow them to slow it down and speed it up. If they like a female voice reading to them instead, they can do that.
50 years of American sports. 4. F. Or more than 200 years, America.
Okay, you can also highlight chunks of text. So I'm going to highlight a whole paragraph. And when I click on that paragraph that I highlighted, I can change the highlighted color. You can also chunk and highlight in certain areas, just certain bits of text that you want to be read. So that particular bit of text that's highlighted will just be read.
Since the years following World War II, America.
To stop
Barely
that, click on the
type
bottom of the screen where the toolbar comes up and click the stop button. If I want to go back to that, notice the toolbar pops up again and there is a save button. I can save highlighted chunks of text to my notebook, which is attached to my username and password. So I can save that. Notice that there was a green check mark, which means that was saved into my notebook. If I want to go and find my notebook, all I have to do is come up here, click in the text or in the book up here, click these 3 lines and click on notebook. It takes me to the text that I highlighted right within my notebook. If I want to take some notes over that in my notebook, I can, and I can click save, and all of that is saved. Now, say that I am going to exit out of this book because I'm done taking notes. Click out of it. If I want to retrieve those notes, I can go up to what is called my backpack. And here you will find the notes within the backpack, my backpack for that specific book. And there it is. That is all there is to taking notes within MackinVIA. You can also export those notes from MackinVIA into Google Drive or OneDrive or print directly from your notebook. So I'm going to save those directly to Google Drive. I'm saving to Google Drive. It's uploading. Once it is saved, it says file is saved. I can open those notes directly from within the Reader app by just clicking on Open into Google Drive, and it takes you to where the notes are in my Google Drive for that particular highlighted material.